at the core of our call today. Steve and I really, really wanted to give other people opportunities to share their stories that they see of people doing something really positive. And it doesn't have to be anything giant, but just the little things that sometimes go unnoticed by the masses. We want to put a spotlight on that because it's the collective stories of positivity that can really impact even one person.
So I'm coming to the completion of homeschooling for the first time. Yeah. As you know, I'm in New York, and we were pretty hard hit with coronavirus here. And I was sharing with Karen the other day, something that really touched me in this whole process was one of my daughter's teachers, her dad had suddenly passed away from COVID. And about 4 days later, she returned to work because she felt like these students were already going through enough transitioning and she didn't want to totally disappear on them. So she would come on screen here or there. And about 3 days ago, she showed up at our house with 5 cars full of teachers, streamers, balloons, a huge billboard congratulating my daughter on her graduation. And I stood there just wanting to cry, just out of the love and compassion that was coming off of this woman who has been going through so much herself. And my daughter's smile was beyond what I could even explain to you on this video. And so was the teachers. And sometimes I've learned that even in our trials, when we try to extend ourselves to someone else and go above what we feel like we're capable of doing, we also wind up helping ourselves through that. So, and I think that that's what's been happening with her teacher. She's been talking about how it's been helping her to heal during this process.
Can I share a similar story that I have? I'm in Staten Island, so I'm not that far from you, Paula. My son's graduating 8th grade. and yeah, it's been rough go of it. And I, first of all, I just want to point out that New York City public school systems as a whole really stepped up in terms of having to get their stuff done. Like, oh, by the way, we're closing schools, and like 40 seconds later, they had everything up and running. So I have to commend them for that. But last Wednesday was supposed to be their prom. And they rescheduled it for September and whatnot. But they felt that they're missing out on so much that they decided to have a parade. So they went to the school, and all the teachers stood at the school. They had "We Miss You" in balloons. And we were standing there. They had like the car parade, you know how they have the car thing now, you drive by kind of thing. And they had this parade, and we saw all the teachers, and we're standing there waiting for this parade to start. And all the teachers like, "Oh my God, hi." And you can just see that they were so excited to see the kids and everything. And I thought it was going to be like whatever. Like I wasn't expecting much. And it really lifted us all up, I think, to this degree that we hadn't been in quite a while. And everything had happened with Mr. Floyd right before this too. So it was almost like kind of we all needed that little moment to have and just be like, you know what, there is some good. We can shine the light on some good, you know, and the world isn't necessarily coming to an end kind of a thing. It was really, really awesome, quite frankly.
So, however, what we did to make an impact was that there is one teacher for one of the 5-year-old that is a Black woman. So we wanted to make her feel good. So we all, parents, we all came together, made some nice little cards, and on our next Zoom call, we had her, you know, we had all the kids tell her that she mattered, like, you know, and oh my God, the tears were rolling down her eyes and she was so happy. I think if we can even let one person know that they matter, I think we can make a difference, you know, because she was so happy. She keeps on, you know, sending out thank yous and like, oh my God, that was beautiful. And she let her family know. I think there is a ripple effect of that. So if we can even touch one person, I think that's going to be good. And we can keep on doing that, you know, every single day and every time we can. So that's real. It's really beautiful that all of these things are happening, because it's also bringing out the good in people. I think Gabriel, Rob, you were talking about, how if we all can make a difference, and we all have to bring out the positives. It's about really highlighting that, because media is doing their part of highlighting the negatives. We don't need to do that, right? We need to do the opposite of what is not being done, which is spread positivity. And I think we can do that. Each and every one of us, including my 5-year-old, could make a difference. So what is our excuse, right?
I have a police officer who lives across the street from my kids and I, and he happens to be white. And we've lived here for almost 4 years. And when we moved in and when we were moving in, he and his wife were quick to come and introduce themselves to us. And he just was like, I just want to let you know I'm a police officer. So, I try to look out for everyone here. You've moved into a great neighborhood, but if you ever have any problems, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. That's really sweet. But let me tell you how awesome he is. Over the years, it is like he frequently will check in with me. He'll either stop over to the house as he's getting ready to go to the store, or he'll text me, or he'll call me. He's always checking in on me just to see how I'm doing, because he knows that, one, I'm a single parent. And, I've been blessed with some really great kids, but still I'm a single parent and I'm a woman at that. So he knows it's important sometimes I might have some needs of a male, or I might have a situation that needs a little bit of extra help. So he is always checking in. He sometimes, when he's in his driveway and he sees me out checking the mail, he'll go, "Hey Karen, how's it going? I just want to touch base with you. I'm just checking in. Do you need anything?" He's gone to the store to get milk, and before he leaves, he'll call me. He'll say, "Hey, I'm at the store. What do you need?" And obviously I'm good, but just the fact that he is willing to do this, and this is who he is. His job does not define who he is. And even if it did, he is still a fantastic police officer. And I wish people would recognize our jobs are not who we are first and foremost. And it really comes from the condition of your heart. He and his wife have such huge, huge hearts.